So, if you haven't heard already, yes, it's officially confirmed Pokemon is coming to Universal Studios. Now, currently, I should stress, and before anyone says anything, yes, Pokemon is at first coming to Universal Studios in Japan, but the studio and the company itself has made it vehemently clear that they are going to be expanding to the other parks. Japan is just kind of the ground or the first step. That's basically what it is. Is they are the first step in the expansion of the company. So, yeah. Now, what do I think of this? We all kind of suspected that was the biggest rumor, right? Like that was the largest rumor going forward, was that Pokemon was going to be the big thing. Like it was going to be the next big thing going forward, and we all kind of suspected it was. And there is another Nintendo game series. I will get to that in a minute. So Japan first, and then it will expand to other to other parks. Obviously, Orlando is probably the next on the list, but where is it going to be? A lot of people are kind of pointing to the Lost Continent, and I think that's not going to be the case. I don't think it will be lost. It could be. Now it could be, and there could be another way to do this. And in fact, how to do this in all the parks, and I'll get to that in a bit. But I do not think it will be Lost Continent that will become the Pokemon Land. I think that's going to be still Legend of Zelda. Like they have been telegraphing Legend of Zelda for the longest time. So where do I think the Pokemon Park is going to be? I think it's going to be in Universal Studios directly. Like it is going to be in that park, like in the main park, not Islands of Adventure. It's going to be in that park. Why do I think that? For one simple reason: The Simpsons. The Simpsons ride has basically been on its last legs, and the contract with it for renegotiation to have that ride open is gone in 2028. So it's down to the last 3 years. And I'm sure Universal will probably fast track getting rid of it sooner rather than later, and which kind of sucks because while I don't care much for the Simpsons ride, I do rather enjoy the land. Like I do enjoy how immersive the Simpsons ride, Springfield is at Orlando. So I do like it. I do like that land, and I should really get like some more merch from there while it's there. So maybe it could be it can be like maybe I could just sell that off. Like I always wanted there's a shirt, and I'm sorry to go into this rambling moment, but there's like a shirt at Universal Studios Orlando where it's Homer holding donuts and him in his underwear going sugar daddy. And I always for some reason I like that shirt. So maybe I'll get it finally. I do have like a Mr. Sparkle plushie of the soapbox, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, but yeah. Now it's not like now I have to remind everyone. You're probably thinking, well, why are they getting rid of Springfield if they don't get rid of the Marvel Island? Reason being is because that contract with Marvel was made before the Disney buyout, and that's for in perpetuity. That means they don't have to negotiate till like 2095. And whereas the Fox one, that one was made before the Fox buyout, and that one stated renegotiation for 2028. And then the Disney buyout of Fox happened, and I guarantee you that Universal's not going to renegotiate. They'll just work with Nintendo. So that whole land is going to become that's the spot. Also, not to say I have inside sources, but I've heard a lot of inside talk, and I can neither confirm nor deny where I'm getting this. I've heard a lot of inside sources say that the Pokemon Land is going to take over Springfield. That's where it's going to be. Now, my thing is, I wonder now, here's the thing. I'm hoping they still keep Alien Attack, but I have this sneaking suspicion that Men in Black Alien Attack will also go the way of the Dodo, unfortunately. That ride system has been slowly dying off, but it really sucks because I really enjoy that ride. But I know they'll really want to break out Pokemon and have as big a land as possible. So I'm sure Alien Attack will go that way too, and maybe even the Fear Factor stage. That's also a possibility that they'll get rid of the Fear Factor stage and make that entire area, Pokemon centric. Like that's easily what the case could be. Now, again, we're probably talking about like, well, Lost Continent is also changing. Like Lost Continent is also being built for something else. I still think that's Legend of Zelda because they're probably going to want all like the Nintendo properties branched out. And also like that place has been for Legend of Zelda for the longest time. And also, but alternatively, it could be, and I've talked about this before, that much like with Harry Potter, where different parks have different aspects of the Harry Potter universe, like Universal Studios has Diagon Alley, Epic Universe is the Ministry of Magic and Fantastic Beasts, and Islands Adventure is like Hogsmeade, the main land. That's all I only know bits and pieces of Harry Potter. I am in no way a Harry Potter fan. But yeah, so my thought process, and I think this would be kind of cool, if they wanted to really expand Pokemon, they could do the Harry Potter thing. They could make if they want to make it cool, they could make every Pokemon land a different region. Like you could make the Kanto region where Springfield is at Universal Orlando. Like that would be a cool idea, is to like make that the Kanto region. You could make, if you don't do Legend of Zelda and instead put Legend of Zelda at Epic Universe, what you could do is make that like the Unova region or some other region. I don't know all the regions. I am an old man. I only know my 150. I only am well versed in Kanto and maybe up to Pokemon Johto. That's far as I go. But yeah, so maybe you could do like one of the Johto regions. You could do that, and this way you can have different merchant. See, now I'm thinking like a businessman. This way you can have different like merchandise. This way you could have like different. Different stuff you could do, different Pokemon you could have in each region. So I think that'd be kind of cool. They could even, but again, maybe they could change it to like, maybe they move Pokemon to Epic Universe. There are a few expansion plots, but I don't think they don't want to like drown that in Nintendo. So I think they want to branch that out so other parks can keep retention. So yeah. And again, I don't think it would be interesting if they did two different regions of Pokemon at Islands and Universal Studios Orlando, but I think that they're probably going to do Legend of Zelda there, for where Lost Continent is. As for what I'm hoping for Pokemon, like what kind of rides, I don't know. Someone suggested like a Pokemon Snapped ride, like it's kind of like It's a Small World, but you like take pictures of Pokemon. That'd be kind of cool. Nice, relaxing. I think that would be kind of fun. I do think that I do think that I lost my train of thought, but yeah, I do think that'd be a cool idea. Yeah. So while I'm not the biggest, I used to be like every kid in the 90s, we all love Pokemon, but now it's just kind of dropped off. But it is cool. Like I do think this is cool, and I'm pretty sure the people at Universal Studios are probably going to cook up something really cool. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited to see what's going to happen. Does it suck that we are going to lose Springfield? Yeah, because God knows Disney, because they want to do a park. It's very clear they want to have Simpsons at the parks and have their own Springfield. It's not going to be as good. I have noticed a major dip in Imagineering and theming at Disneyland in the parks. So it's not going to be anywhere near as cool a theming as what we have right now with Springfield at the Universal parks. Not to sound biased, but that's just basically what it is. Anyway, you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of Pokemon coming to Universal? It is starting in Japan, but they have said it's coming to parks. Would you want different parks to have different regions? What kind of rides would you like to see? And are you hoping for like walk around characters? Yeah. Oh, also, when we get to Halloween Horror Nights, I'm pretty sure they can't do anything scary with Pokemon. They're just not going to do that. But I will say, when you're walking around at Halloween Horror Nights, where Springfield is and where the Pokemon Land is more than likely going to be, it would be kind of cool, like if you replace the theme, the Pokemon music, with the Lavender Town music. That would be kind of fun. Like have it be the Lavender Town, the creepy Lavender Town music. That would be a lot of fun. And also maybe have some ghost Pokemon walking around during the day, not during the event itself, the HHN event itself. But have it be like the like for fun for during the day. You could have ghost and psychic type Pokemon walking around. Anyway, so yeah, just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.